Hi, third graders. I'm back. We're down into week 21, I believe. Yes, week 21 of remote learning. And we are going to be continuing in Module 7. So we're going to start right now with Module 7, Lesson 5, and it begins on 191. So find the packet that begins with page 191, and it's Lesson 5, Multiply and Divide with 3 and 6. And I will get our camera ready and we'll get started. This in focus. There we go. So now we're multiplying and dividing with 3 and 6. So remember, I keep harping on, please be getting that green light every single day on Reflex Math, so that way you can be practicing those multiplication facts. And also work on those flashcards that I sent home, so that way you can get super quick with those multiplication facts. One of the best ways to learn is just to keep practicing, and keep memorizing your multiplication facts. So we're going to be able to use more than one strategy to solve multiplication and division problems with 3 and 6 as factors and divisors. Remember, factors is when we're talking about multiplication, and divisors is when we're talking about division. Matt and Anna are building a model bridge. They use 18 craft sticks to make triangles for the sides of the bridge. How many triangles can Matt and Anna make? So they're going to use 18 craft sticks, and they're making triangles. So how many sides does a triangle have? A triangle has 3 sides, right? And they're going to use 18 craft sticks. So for this one, they used 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. There are our 18 craft sticks. So how many triangles were they able to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. So what equation could we have used to solve this problem? Well, we know they started out with 18 craft sticks, right? So they started out with 18, and then they made triangles, so they had to use 3 craft sticks to do 1 triangle. So 18 divided by 3 equals, and we found that out, is 6. So how many triangles can Matt and Anna make? They can make 6 triangles. So one strategy to solve our problems could be to draw a picture, right? We can draw a picture if we're not sure what they're, how to figure out the problem. Another strategy we could use is using a number line. So Malik has 24 basketballs. He puts the basketballs into sports bags. Each bag holds 3 basketballs. How many sports bags does Malik fill? Start at 24 and count back using equal groups of 3. Complete the jumps on the number line and count the jumps. So we can see they did the first jump for us, right? We started at 24, and remember he has 24 basketballs, and each bag can have 3. So that's why we're starting at 24, and we're going to go back 3, because that's going to be each 3 basketballs, and this is going to be how many bags we have. Okay? So we're going to go, we went from 24 to 21. Now we're going to go from 21 to 18. So that'll be our second jump. 18 to 15. That'll be our third jump. 15 to 12. That'll be our fourth jump. 12 to 9. That'll be our fifth jump. 9 to 6 will be our sixth jump. 6 to 3 will be our seventh jump. And then 3 to 0 will be our eighth jump. So it took 8 jumps backwards to figure out our problem. So he was going to fill 8 sports bags. So our equation could be, we started with 24. We divided by 3, and that equals 8, because it took us 8 times to go with groups of 3. So how many sports bags does Malik fill? He fills 8 sports bags. Number 3. Lana is a professional dog walker. Lana walks, excuse me. Lana is a professional dog walker. Lana walks 3 groups of dogs. She walks a total of 27 dogs. If each group has the same number of dogs, how many dogs are in each group? So, Lana, this professional dog walker, she's walking 3 groups of dogs, and all together she has 27 dogs. So we want to know how many are in each group. So we start with 27 total dogs, and they're in 3 groups. So we need to figure out how many are in each group, right? So what multiplication could we write to figure this out? We could say 3 times what number equals 27. So if I'm thinking about my 3's, when I count by 3's, I need to multiply 3 times 9. So it would be 3 times 9. So our little square is 9. So there are 9 dogs in each group. That's a lot of dogs to walk at one time. She must be really good at her job. Okay. And our next strategy we can use, so we knew it was a division equation, but we could find what multiplication equation goes with it, right? Because we know that multiplication and division are inverse problems. Our next strategy could be to use doubles and multiply. As long as we have an even number that we're multiplying by, we can use doubles. So Mrs. Long sees 7 birds on each of 6 days. How many birds does she see? So we know that she sees 7 birds on every day for 6 days. So we want to see how many total birds she sees. So if we use the double strategy, we take the number that is even and we break it in half, right? So then our problem now becomes 7 times 3. So 7 times 3 equals, if you're counting by 7s 3 times, you would get 21, or hopefully you have that one memorized. And then we just double the product. So we double the answer. The product is the answer when we multiply. So 21 plus 21 equals 42. So that means that 7 times 6 equals 42. So Mrs. Long sees 42 birds. Number 5. The area of a rectangular rug is 54 square feet. One of the side lengths is 6 feet. What is the unknown side length? So we know the whole area of the rug is 54 square feet. So if we had our rug, right, all of this in the middle is 54, and one side is 6. And we're trying to find out what the other side is. So we're going to take our 54 and divide it by 6 to find our answer. So what multiplication equation could we write to solve this division equation? Well, we know that it would need to be 6 times what number, our square, equals 54. So knowing my 6's, what number do I multiply by 6 to equal 54? A number that I multiply by 6 to equal 54 is 9. So the unknown side length is 9, and our label is feet. So 54 divided by 6 equals 9. 6 times 9 equals 54. There's our factor group, right? They all go together. Okay, so we're going to check for understanding. 42 divided by 6. We could think, what number times 6 equals 42? We did this one already up here. We did 7 times 6 equals 42. So 42 divided by 6 must equal 7. 3 times 8. We did this one as well. If we have 24 divided by 3 equals 8, then 3 times 8 must equal 24. What number equals 36 divided by 6? You can think, what times 6 equals 36? That would be 6. 36 divided by 6 equals 6. Raymond arranges 21 tiles in 3 equal rows. How many tiles are in each row? So this problem would be 21 divided by 3, right? He has a total of 21 tiles, and he wants to put them into 3 rows. And we want to find out how many rows, or how many are in each row. 21 divided by 3, which we did. Oh, we did right here. Look at 7 times 3 equals 21. So 21 divided by 3 must equal 7. So there are 7 tiles in each row. All right, now we're going to go to the on your own section. Remember, you can do this independently and then come back and check your answers, or stay right with me and we will work on this together. So Sheila is building picture frames using craft sticks. Each frame is in the hexagon shape shown. She makes 8 hexagons. How many craft sticks does Sheila use to make the hexagons? Well, first thing we need to figure out is, how many sides does a hexagon have? How could we figure that out? Well, we have a picture, don't we? So we could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a hexagon has 6 sides, so she's going to need 6 craft sticks for every hexagon that she makes. And she's making 8 of them. So she's going to need 6 times 8. And 6 times 8 equals what? 6 times 8 is 48. So she's going to need 48 craft sticks. Okay. We're going to find our answer, find our products. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 equals 18. 6 times 5 equals 30. I'm pausing because I'm hoping you're figuring it out while I pause. 6 times 8 is, ooh, look at, we found that out up here. 6 times 8 is 48. 9 times 6, ooh, we did that one before. 9 times 6 is 54. 7 times 3 is, we did that one before too. 7 times 3 is, this would be, remember these all go together. So if we divide, we could also multiply our 3 and our 7 to equal 21. 4 times 6 is 24. 10 times 3 is, remember anything times 10, you're just going to take our 3 and move to the tens place, and we put a 0 in the ones place. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is, so look at 3 times 8 is 24, so 3 times 9, you need to just do 3 more. So that would be 27. 6 times 1, anything times 1 is going to be itself. 6 times 2, we're just doubling 6. So that would be 12. 10 times 6, we're just taking that 6, move it to the tens place, and a 0 in the ones place. 6 times 3, 18. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 1, 3. June takes a bus to and from summer day camp each day for 6 days. She rides the bus for a total of 60 miles. How many miles does June ride the bus each day? How far is the day camp from June's home? So, June takes a bus to and from summer camp each day for 6 days. She rides the bus for a total of 60 miles. So what are we going to do to figure this out? Well, we need to divide 60 divided by 6 to figure out how many miles she's riding each day. So 60 divided by 6 equals 10. Now that's round trip, right? That's to and from the camp. So how far is the day camp from June's home? So we have to figure out what is half of the round trip. Half of the round trip would be 5 miles. So she's on the bus every day for 10 miles, but the camp is only 5 miles from her home because she has to go 5 miles there and then 5 miles back, right? So if this is her home, and if this is the camp, she's going to drive 5 miles to the camp, but then she's also going to be riding 5 miles back. So that's where you get your total of 10 miles. And then that's how you know it's just 5 miles from her home. Alrighty, 25. Jana and Allie have 42 beads to make bracelets. They want to put 6 beads on each bracelet. Jana divides to find how many bracelets they can make. Allie uses multiplication. What equations could Jana and Allie write to model their thinking? So Jana and Allie have 42 beads altogether, and they want to put 6 beads on each bracelet. So Jana divides, so she's going to take 42 divided by 6. Allie multiplies. So she's got 6 times, we'll put our little square there. What number equals 42? So what number works for both of their problems? 42 divided by 6 equals 7. 6 times 7 equals 42. So they can make 7 bracelets. Alrighty, we're going to do some more related facts. So, 8 times what equals 24? 8 times, we did this one over here. 8 times 3 equals 24. So if 8 times 3 equals 24, 24 divided by 8 equals 3. Remember, these 3 numbers are related. They go together. 21 equals 7 times, we've done this number a lot. 21 equals 7 times 3. So that means that 21 divided by 7 equals 3. 5 times what equals 30? 5 times 6 equals 30. So that means that 30 divided by 5 equals 6. Okay, now we're ready to do some more. Oh, this is all division. We did all multiplication over here, right? Now we're going to be doing all division over here. So 24 divided by 6 equals 4. 27 divided by 9 equals, I gave the answer away, equals 3. 30 divided by 3 equals, what number times 3 equals 30? 10. 54 divided by 9 equals, what number times 9 equals 54? 6. 15 divided by 5 equals, what can you multiply by 5 to equal 15? 3. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. 36 divided by 6 equals 6. 18 divided by 3 equals 6. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. 30 divided by 3 equals 10. 54 divided by 6 equals 9. 48 divided by 6 equals 8. 42 divided by 6 equals 7. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 6 divided by 6 equals 1. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Some campers are going on a hike. Anna packs 3 energy bars in each camper's backpack. If she packs 24 energy bars, how many campers are hiking? So we've got 3 energy bars in every camper's backpack, and she has a total of 24 energy bars. So how many campers? So we need to divide 24 divided by 3. What number times 3 equals 24? We've done this problem a lot. A lot. 8 times 3 equals 24. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. So there are 8 campers that are hiking. All right, in our last page, we are actually going to skip 48 and we are going to skip 52. So we're just going to jump to 49, 50, and 51. The city park has a train ride. Each train car holds 9 riders. If 54 people can ride at one time, how many cars does the train have? So we have 54 total people and there are 9 riders on each train car. So 54 divided by 9. 54 divided by 9 equals 6. There are 6 train cars. Number 50. At the park, Sylvia pays $12 for her paddle boat rental. For how many hours does Sylvia rent the paddle boat? So she paid $12 total. How much does it cost per hour to ride the paddle boat? Well, we can see right over here on the sign, right? It costs $4 per hour. So 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So she rented it for 3 hours. And our last problem. The park has basketball courts for youth basketball games. There are 48 players who play on 6 different teams. How many players are on each team? So there are 48 players and there are 6 different teams. So 48 divided by 6. What number times 6 equals 48? That would be 8. So there are 8 players on each team. Alrighty, so you are going to complete lesson 7.5 independently. You are going to skip number 1. You're going to skip number 10. And you'll do the rest. So number 1 and number 10, you do not have to do. Okay? So complete that and then take a picture of the front and back and send it to me or drop it off at school. All right. I will see you soon. Bye.